Hello everyone, welcome back to New York Rent-Own Sell. Today, we're diving into a crucial topic that every renter may encounter: mold in apartments. We'll discuss what causes mold, why it's dangerous, and most importantly, how long your landlord should take to address the issue. Let's get started. Have you ever spotted black clusters under your sink, along the ceilings, or walls? It's easy to identify with its bright or dark green furry spots. But when it comes to structural mold in your apartment, it's usually black. Look for clusters of black dots under the sink, along ceilings, or walls, signs that you might have a mold problem. But here's the tricky part: mold isn't always visible. If you start noticing funky stale air or experience health issues like chronic nasal congestion or breathing problems, it's time to investigate. Mold might be hiding in places you can't easily see. Now, let's talk about what causes mold growth. The main culprit? Excessive moisture. This can result from undetected leaks, broken pipes, or even a faulty roof. Inadequate ventilation, like after a steamy bath, can also contribute, as well as outdated HVAC systems that lead to moisture buildup. Remember, mold spores can travel through the ventilation system, posing health hazards. So, even if the mold problem didn't start in your apartment, you might still be affected. Now, let's talk about why mold in an apartment is dangerous. Mold can make you sick, and those with weakened immune systems are particularly vulnerable. The spores can lead to cold-like symptoms, burning eyes, breathing problems, wheezing, and a stuffy nose. For those with pre-existing conditions like lung disease or asthma, the effects can be even more hazardous. To protect yourself, monitor humidity levels in your apartment and keep an eye out for signs of mold. Early detection and action are crucial. So, you've discovered mold in your apartment, what now? As a tenant, it's important to notify your landlord immediately. Use certified mail or a trackable method for proof of notification. Additionally, follow up with regular reminders through phone calls, text messages, or face-to-face conversations to expedite the repair process. While the time it takes to address the issue can vary, many courts have deemed 7 days as a reasonable timeframe to begin resolving mold problems. What are my tenant rights if mold is in my apartment? Mold is an environmental hazard that can pose significant health risks, especially for those with weakened immune systems. The key is to address the issue promptly, since mold can grow and spread within 24 to 48 hours. As a tenant, it might be challenging to navigate this situation, but fear not. We'll guide you through the steps you can take to protect yourself and get the mold issue resolved. 1. Consult your lease agreement. The first step is to consult your lease agreement. Most leases have a clause addressing environmental hazards like mold. Check if there's a specific time frame for reporting such issues or if the landlord has outlined responsibilities for mold remediation. Even if your lease is silent on mold, many states have the implied warranty of habitability, requiring landlords to maintain a livable environment. 2. Notify your landlord. Once you've reviewed your lease, it's time to notify your landlord. Put your concerns in writing, detailing the mold's location, how long it's been there, and any health problems you've experienced. Having a written record is crucial in case your landlord fails to take action within the specified time frame. 3. Request a mold inspection. If your landlord doesn't respond, consider requesting a mold inspection. Many landlords act after a formal inspection confirms the issue. A professional inspector will identify sources of moisture and assess the extent of the problem. The detailed report they provide can help you and your landlord find a long-term solution. 4. Consider legal action. If all else fails, you may need to consider legal action. This is usually done in small claims court, but it's essential to consult with an attorney first. Collect evidence of the mold problem, such as photos or medical records, and be ready to show that you notified your landlord and gave them a reasonable amount of time to address the issue. It's vital to be aware of your tenant rights when dealing with mold in your apartment. Address the issue promptly, follow the steps we discussed, and remember that legal action is an option if necessary. Your health and well-being should always be a top priority. If you found this information helpful, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and don't forget to hit the notification bell.